everybody, Jaylene here with assignment 12. We're talking about time and space. The assignment specified that we needed to pick two games off of the list that was given to us, and that we were to describe the virtual space and the time being used in the two games that we choose. The two games I chose were Braid and The Long Dark. I really enjoyed Braid. I thought it was very interesting. If I was going to play a game, that would definitely be one of them. I liked the puzzle concept and everything to the game. I feel that time was used really well in this game. There wasn't really a time limit because you had the ability to rewind and change your mistakes and undo what you've already done. When it came to space in the video game, I felt it was a two-dimensional game. The space was used as the player moves to the right, time flows forward. When the player would move to the left reversed the flow. If the player was standing still or moving vertically, that would pause time. So, I mean, there were different things that were in the game that would pause time, but at the same time, like I said, you could reverse and everything. So there really wasn't a time limit on it. It was a game that, I don't know. It was an interesting game. I really enjoyed it. I thought it used the time well just because of the whole reverse situation on it. And when it came to the space of the game, I thought it was very well done because you could interact in the game. It wasn't three-dimensional. You couldn't look around and everything, but you could go forward, you could go backward. Yeah, all right. I really enjoyed Braid. The feedback was good on the game. I liked that one. Okay, so on to The Long Dark. The Long Dark was very much three-dimensional. You could look around you. You can go behind, left, right, forward, backward, whatever. It was a pretty three-dimensional game. As far as time was on the game, it didn't really have a time limit, but it did. If you made the wrong choices and didn't pick the right things, then you would not be able to survive the game, because after all, you didn't pick the proper equipment and gear in order to be able to survive, because the goal of the game is to survive as long as you can. So in a way, it did have a time limit on it, but that's where you had to look around, find things that would help you in the game. The feedback of that game was the player's HUD, HUD. It informed the player of important information about their current state of health to let them know whether they were getting sick, whether they're about to die, whether they're in great health, anything like that. So I think the feedback was really, really good on that game. Okay, I think hopefully I covered that part of the assignment. Now on to, we're supposed to reference our roles to our game. My game was called Dorm Days. I've never switched my game since the start of the class, so hopefully some people can remember that one. When it comes to my game and using time and space in the game, the video little prototype that we had to do for the game was very, very basic. I picture my game visually as like there will be a picture that tells you if you're right. It'll tell you if you're wrong. There'll also be a sound effect in there. I'm not really sure as to what that is yet. I've been kind of looking at some different ones. I will attach what I choose in with this. But yeah, I don't know. It will be visually, and you'll have audio to tell you you're right or you're wrong. And that's for both, I don't know, for both the win and the lose state. When it comes to visually how I like the game is I picture it as a three-dimensional game. I don't picture it as a one or two-dimensional game and here's a door and you pick this choice. I would want to have several doors that you can walk down the hallways. You can open the doors. If you pick the wrong one, you have a consequence. You pick the right one, you know, get a reward. You can stumble into a door. You hit a mini game, which can give you a clue that can help you go on further in the game. There's a lot of things I picture for the game. I don't just picture it as just being simple. I also would like it to be like, you know, even easy, medium, and hard levels for those people that just, you know, I wanted it to be a learning tool as well as something fun to do, something that's, you know, works your brain. So, anyway, hopefully I didn't ramble on too long, and hopefully I made any sense. But, yeah, so when it comes to the feedback of my game, I would like there to be, um, things that say, hey, are you sure about this? Or you might want to check the other door, or, or hey, check, for instance, check behind the picture frame. Maybe there's a little mini game back there, or a hint, or something like that as to what door you actually should choose. I would want there to be substantial feedback in my game as well. So anyway, I'm up to like 5 minutes and 26 seconds, so I'm gonna get off here. Thank you for listening, and hopefully I covered everything. Have a good week. Bye. All right.